Chino Ground, Cherokee 4132 Juliet with Sierra, VFR request.
Cherokee 4132 Juliet, Chino Ground, go ahead with your request.
We'd like to request practice hold and to Paradise and also the Viora Alpha for Corona. Please, Juliet.
Check 32 Juliet, maintain VFR below 2,500. Departure frequency 135.4, squawk 4767.
Maintain VFR at or below 2,500 and SoCal departure 135.4, squawk 4767 for DG Juliet.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, read back correct. You ready to taxi?
Affirmative. I would like to taxi to the active.
Number 32 Juliet, runway 26 right, taxi Mike Delta Alpha, cross runway 21.
Taxi to 26 right via Mike Delta Alpha, cross runway 21, 32 Juliet. Thank you.
Alright. Cool, so let's get in the kind of check ride mode, right?
Alright.
Get the briefs early, get the ATIS and the weather, or like the ASOS at Corona early, be ahead of the game. Remember, the more you talk, especially on check rides, the better you'll do.
Okay.
And since, you know, I know I've said it probably a couple times before, but since you're going commercial, you know, it's all about crew working together. Obviously, this is a single pilot airplane, so like your instrument check rate, you're not going to be evaluated for that. But just to set yourself up, get good habits now is, you know, talk out loud, talk with me, tell me what you're doing.
Okay.
You know, ask any questions. Do you have any questions, or did I miss anything, and anything like that?
All right.
The more you talk, the better.
Right now, I want to be checking the turn coordinator for function, as well as the attitude indicator and the heading indicator. So we'll be looking at the ball on the airplane when we're making our turns right here. Make sure that it's the plane is banking and the ball is turning in the opposite direction. We'll also monitor the heading indicator to make sure that that's also moving as well. I haven't set it, but just to like kind of checking the degrees. And for the attitude indicator, just it's not like a vacuum operated attitude indicator anymore, but just, you know, making sure it's level and aligned with the horizon as we're taxiing flat on the ground. So we got the plane backing in the opposite direction too.
What are your tolerances on the attitude indicator? Or tilt deviation when you turn?
For that, it remains flat, basically.
I mean, yeah, ideally, but is there any tolerance at all, or is it 0?
I really don't know the answer. I've been used to seeing it at 0, so I want to say 0.
It's within 5 degrees, actually.
5 degrees,
yeah,
okay.
5 degrees of tolerance. So this one, actually, if you notice when you turn right, it actually processes to the left a little bit.
Okay, let me try it. Let me check it out.
When you pull in the run-up, you'll see it.
Okay.
You can swing it to the right.
Once we set the altimeter, we want to make sure we're plus or minus
Morning, Chino Ground, Cessna 737 Mike Hotel, rolling down Mike with Sierra, request 26 right.
So watch, you'll see it kind of turn to the left a little bit, ever so slightly. Attitude
737 Mike Hotel, Chino Ground, runway 26 right,
see that?
Oh, okay, okay, it was a very slight,
turn,
yeah.
So you got 5 degrees of tolerance there.
Okay.
Hotel, and if able, request for VFR flight following.
For our abort plan, if we experience any issues on the runway, we'll go and power back, exit nearest taxiway. Above off the ground, and still plenty of runway in front of us, and we'll just touch back down, exit nearest taxiway. Below 1,000 feet, then we'll go straight ahead into the field on the other side of the building. Above 1,000 feet, we'll try to make 180 for the runway. And right now, well, technically, if this were like IFR, the 26 right optical departure procedure would be to, after 400 feet, climbing a left turn towards direct to Paradise.
Okay.
And we will need to maintain at least a minimum of 455 feet per minute. 500 would be nice and safe for us to make sure we don't hit anything, or we're not ascending too slowly. Chino Tower, Cherokee 4132 Juliet, holding short at 26 right. Would like to request departure.
Cherokee 4132 Juliet, Chino Tower. I'll call you left turn, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
26 right, clear for takeoff. You'll call my left turn, please, Juliet. All right, ready?
Yep.
So one final check on the heading indicator to the magnetic compass.
Helicopter A10 Chuck Ocean Tower, squawk 0241.
Alright.
Red is 0241 for 02.
Airspeed
Zero
live.
two, Roger, got the Cherokee rolling, departing northbound.
Cherokee 3 Juliet, left turns approved, contact SoCal departure.
Left turn approved, SoCal departure, 3 Juliet, thanks.
ADS and 0 record contact Ontario Tower 120.6.
GPS 2989 heavy, you're 6 miles from Pettis, maintain 4000 until established, clear to the ILS, runway 26 left approach. And flight 1902, contact Joshua approach 124.55.
Approach Cherokee 4132 Juliet, just departed Chino 1300 for 2500.
November 4132 Juliet, SoCal approach, ident until altimeter 2980.
2980 and ident, 32 Juliet.
November 32 Juliet's radar contact a mile south of Chino Airport, say request.
We'd like to request practice hold at Paradise VOR, over Paradise VOR, and then practice VOR Alpha into Corona, 32 Juliet.
November 4132 Juliet, Roger, climb up to 3,500.
3,500, 32 Juliet.
November 15 Romeo, maintain 3,000. GPS 2989 heavy, contact Ontario Tower 120.6.
1,000 feet to
November
go.
32 Juliet, traffic is over Paradise at 3,000.
Insight.
Inside, 32 Juliet.
32 Juliet, Roger, reference that traffic, you can proceed to the hold.
Wind, missing. Visibility, missing.
Nice.
Sky condition, missing.
Nice.
Temperature, missing. Dew point, missing. Altimeter, missing. Remark, density altitude, missing.
What the fuck?
Information not available.
Alright.
Well. Alright, you can go and proceed direct to Paradise.
Alright.
And join the hold. Cool. Just remember, right when that flag goes to the candy canes,
Roger.
you can start
CS
your turn.
2949 heavy, traffic's no factor, just going to maintain 7,400. 55.
So a lot of times in approaches,
Yep.
if you can't get the weather, something will change about your approach. Almost every approach plate has this certain stipulation.
On this note, it says if the altimeter setting is missing, then to go for then to pick up Ontario altimeter setting.
And then do what?
Then increase all of the minimum descent altitudes up by 80 feet. So instead of 1660, it would be 1720 for a minimum descent altitude.
1740 actually.
1740. Oh, my bad. Yeah, you're right.
All right, and we have Ontario's because that's what she gave us, 2980.
So we'll be doing the VOR up Alpha approach into Corona Municipal.
November 15 Romeo, change to the advisory frequency. 500 climbing 4,000, heading 255.
We're at 122 point, Paradise Vortex 122.2.
Maintain 8,000.
And I can go ahead and set that to
November 15 Romeo, change to the advisory frequency.
237 degrees. And we have no weather, so we're up to 1740 for the minimum descent altitude, and we have Ontario's altimeter setting. We'll be using that. SoCal approach with them right now 125.5. And the Unicom 122.7.
Vectors for Van Nuys VOR.
All right.
Heading 2.
You want to do it on this leg inbound?
Silver speed 522.
Sure.
All right, let her know.
Approach Cherokee 4132 Juliet. I would like to request practice a VOR Alpha into Corona.
November 4132 Juliet, Roger. How will that approach terminate?
I would like to just do a low approach and then go miss 32 Juliet.
32 Juliet, Roger. I have no landing runway or weather information for Corona Airport. Maintain VFR. Practice approach approved. No separation service provided.
Practice approach approved 32 Juliet.
32 Juliet on the go. Maintain VFR westbound back to this frequency.
After miss, we'll go ahead and head westbound and back to you 32 Juliet.
Okay, that needle's starting to swing in pretty fast there. Keep turning a little steeper at this point.
The ILS from my 26 left approach.
Okay, and what altitude could you be at right now to maybe get yourself helped out a little bit?
So I can be at 3,100, and we got our approval. So we can start the descent to that.
Climbing 2,500.
November 32 Juliet, change to the advisory frequency is approved.
Change that advisory 32 Juliet. Get the flag.
Turn.
2,
time.
3, 8.
Twist, you already did, and then
It's going.
Wait to descend until you're on course. You got to hold 3100 still. You got to hold 3100 still. You have to see your final approach course come in first.
Okay.
All right, we're on Corona traffic. There you go. Now you can start your descent.
Corona traffic, Cessna 78776 uniform, departing runway 25 for a right.
So this is a chop and drop approach, right? We just throttle down, come down.
2 minutes 24 seconds.
Okay, at 90 knots, so we'll aim for 90 knots ground speed. Corona traffic 4132 Julia. It's on an upwind from a low approach of a 25. We're heading westbound, 1,800 climbing. Corona.
And she wanted us to fly westbound.
Yeah, no, but we got to stay out of Chino's Delta. Just fly like 220.
220.
This heading's fine, actually. Just climb straight ahead. And let's just get back in touch with her. We're out of the way of everyone else.
Approach Cherokee 4132 Juliet, going mist out of Corona, heading westbound.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, set that departure, IDEM.
IDEM 4132 Juliet.
Delta 15 Romeo, what was your next request?
You can head westbound now.
We'd like to do another VOR into Corona, please. 15 Romeo.
5 Romeo, Roger, maintain.
What do you want to do next?
3000, Paradise.
You want to do quickly circling into Riverside?
Sure.
And then we'll do.
32 Juliet, what was your next request?
We'd like to request the circling practice circling approach into Riverside, 32 Juliet.
November 32 Juliet, Roger, fly heading 290, vector to final, maintain VFR 3000.
290 vectors to final and maintain VFR 3000, 32 Juliet.
Number 32 Juliet, information, hotel, at Riverside. It's going to be a low approach or a full stop?
It's going to be a touch and go, and we'll go ahead and get the weather, 32 Juliet.
Thank you. Southwest 2318, 5,000 heading, vector
So
to
on
final,
readbacks,
maintain
all they
4000.
need is confirmation of the numbers. So
Okay.
all you actually really needed to say there was 290 3000, 32 Juliet.
Okay.
Yeah, try to cut out all the words that you don't need to say, right? She knows your VFR. You don't need to repeat back VFR.
Okay.
You don't need to repeat back that it's vectors to final. That's just for you to know, right? That's not an instruction. So anything that's like a mandatory thing that you can actually do with your airplane, that's the only thing that needs to be read back.
Oh, all right.
So headings and altitudes, speeds, which we don't really get, but
.12. Advise mission contact. You have
The number
information.
32 Juliet, traffic 12 o'clock and 2 miles, turning eastbound via Cessna 3000.
Looking for the traffic, 32 Juliet.
32 Juliet, flighting 270 for now for that traffic.
270, 32 Juliet.
32 Juliet traffic in sight.
Thank you.
South scattered at 15,000. Temperature 27. Dew point 12. Altimeter 2979er. INS runway 9er.
Cessna 32
Approaching you.
Juliet, traffic on practice, turn right, heading 360, vector to final.
Right, 360, 32 Juliet.
Maintain 3000 on altitude, Cessna.
November 32 Juliet, hold a minute, heading planning 270 for additional traffic.
Was 270 for 32 Juliet?
Affirmative, 270.
270, 32 Juliet.
Approved.
ILS localizer on runway 9 for Riverside Municipal. It's going to be 110.9. I already went ahead and identified it.
Climbing,
Approach course is 089
eastbound,
degrees.
altitude with Airbus, caution white turbulence.
About there.
Site 15 Romeo.
Thank you.
Runway length is 5,400 feet. Touchdown zone 795 feet.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, turn right, heading 050, vector to final.
050, 32 Juliet.
050 32 Juliet. You gotta keep the mic.
Oh my goodness. Here we have SoCal approach and Riverside Towers 121.0.
For now.
For now. We still have Paradise identified. That's gonna that's going to get our final approach fix at XM at what's the radio? 324 degrees. We're getting vectors to final, and it's going to. So we're at 3,000 now. Once we're approved, we can make it down to 2,800, and we have to be at XM at or above 2,500. Circling.
You're heading altitude here.
Circling minimum descent altitude is going to be 1,360, and we'll be most likely we'll be doing a right pattern, entering right pattern for runway 27.
Okay.
And do you have any questions?
No questions.
All right.
Oh, you know we haven't done yet.
November 32 Juliet, you're miles from Dazer, fly heading 060.
Partial panel?
That's
you.
32 Juliet, can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, you're half mile from Dazer, fly present heading, maintain VFR, practice approach approved.
Practice approach approved, maintain current heading, 32 Juliet. Alright, so we got the localizer coming in for...
Approach 15 Romeo, request one more VOR in the Corona after the one we're about to do.
We got our approval. We just need to be within the 10 degrees of the localizer, then we can move down to 2800.
Frequency change approved, 15 Romeo.
Bonanza 27 Bravo, I'm sorry, Bonanza 37 Bravo, your radar contact.
I can move down, so I can move down to 2500.
That's correct.
Until we hit the final approach fix and catch the glide slope.
That's correct. Yeah, because you're inbound. If you were doing the course reversal outbound, that's what your 2800 is, yeah.
We have that 10-10 clear rule. There's 2500.
Then just when you get on with tower, just let them know that you want to actually circle for a touch and go.
Okay. Riverside Tower, Cherokee 4132 Juliet on ILS for the circling approach, runway 27.
Cherokee 4132 Juliet, Riverside Tower, verify you're going back to SoCal approach?
Yes, but let them know you want to actually circle for a touch and go.
Yes, confirm. We'll be going back to SoCal approach, but we'd also like to perform a touch and go on our circling approach to Juliet.
Cherokee 4132 Juliet, roger. Expect to circle north of the airport for right downwind runway 27.
Circle right traffic north of the runway for runway 27 to Juliet.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, traffic in the pattern, opposite direction, runway 27. I'll call your circle.
You'll call my circle to Juliet.
The reason that it's important to be at 2500 for XPAM is because that's your glide slope intercept altitude. So, because you've got lateral and vertical guidance, this is the final say as to where you are on the approach. So once your glide slope kicks in and you're on the localizer, you are at XPAM. Even if that radial hasn't come in yet, right?
Oh, okay,
something
so that's
slightly off with that VOR, you
Yeah.
might not have tuned it right to 324. You know, it's like, it could be a couple different things as to why it's not coming in quick enough.
Right.
But when that glide slope intercepts at the intercept altitude, you are at the final approach.
Okay,
fix,
so that's why my glide slope was behind, because I was waiting for... Oh, okay, so got it.
So really the final approach fix is glide slope intercept on ILS.
Okay, we'll be down to 1,300.
Says 20 Juliet, 1 able, start your right turn.
We're returning now, 20 Juliet.
Thank you.
And let's just do 1,700 for now.
1,700?
Yeah. Cherokee 4132 Juliet, start your circle north, enter right downwind runway 27.
Starting our circling now, and right traffic for runway 27 to Juliet.
And you take the foggers off.
All right.
So 7320 Juliet, your number 2, follow Cessna left downwind, past the numbers.
You have the runway in sight?
Yep, got runway in sight.
Looking for traffic, number 2, 20 Juliet.
Cherokee 4132 Juliet, your number 2 now following a Cessna. He's about 1130 and a mile, just about turn right base.
Looking for the traffic, and we're number 2, 32 Juliet.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, turn left 10 degrees.
Left 10 degrees, 32 Juliet.
Oh, I got him in sight. Traffic in sight, 32 Juliet.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, follow that Cessna, runway 27, clear for touch and go.
Runway 27, clear for touch and go, number 2, 32 Juliet. I still don't see him.
Yeah, he's lower, he's turning base. It's like 1 o'clock now, you can see his white wings.
Oh, I see him now.
Bravo, Riverside Tower, roger, no delay, runway 27.
Alright, what is your, how far away from the runway can you go on a circling approach under IFR?
18 Bravo's rolling 2.
1 mile, wait.
November 28040 Sierra,
3 miles, or we gotta just keep it in visual range?
Nope, you gotta stay within 1.3 nautical miles for category A. Each category has their own.
Says
Okay,
20
1.3
Juliet,
miles.
Bonanza departing prior to your arrival.
Like, this would probably be your limit, honestly. Well, I mean, you're VFR now, so it doesn't matter, but
What?
if you were actually IFR, you wouldn't be following someone in the pattern.
Okay.
Alright, our instructions are to go southbound on the Ghost. We're just asking for like a left crosswind departure. Tower 32 Juliet, SoCal's instructions were to proceed southbound. Can we get a left crosswind departure?
Number 32 Juliet, yes, I'll advise on that. Continue straight out.
Continue straight out, 32 Juliet, thanks.
Number 32 Juliet, advise when you have that Cessna in sight. He should be turning left crosswind now ahead of you.
Got traffic inside 32 Juliet.
32 Juliet, pass behind him, south departure approved. Cherokee 4132 Juliet, advise when you're in the left turn.
Turn left now, 32 Juliet.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, contact SoCal approach 125.5.
125.5, 22 Juliet, thanks.
Roger.
Approach Cherokee 4132 Juliet, just back with you, just departed from Riverside.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, so departure, roger. What was your next request?
I'd like to request the ILS for 26 right into Chino, 32 Juliet.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, roger. Turn left heading 090, vector to final. Maintain VFR 3000.
Left 090, maintain VFR at 3000, 32 Juliet.
Number 32 Juliet, thanks for information. Tango is for net Chino. Is this going to be a low approach or a full stop?
It'll be a full stop, and we'll go ahead and get Tango for 32 Juliet.
Okay, thank you.
Let's get that nose up a little bit more. I'm telling you, this thing is not correct.
This is Vector Chino.
32 Juliet, turn left heading 340.
Left 340, 32 Juliet. Approach Cherokee 4132 Juliet, we have Tango for Chino now.
Undershoot north, right? Remember?
Yep. Oh, I didn't even know it was that big of a difference.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, especially when you're turning right to kind of a northerly heading.
Okay.
Yeah. Use your airspeed and these two for pitch, right? Trying to figure out that pitch is coming up still, right? You need to level off more because we're still gaining altitude, right? We need to put that nose more down.
Okay.
Be assertive with it, right? If it's still doing something, or move the controls until it stops.
For that traffic, 7 Mike Hotel.
Okay.
So get your hands on that trim as much as you need.
From London, turn left heading 290. Maintain VFR, practice approach approved.
Approach Cherokee 4132 Juliet, we missed that call.
32 Juliet. 3 miles from London, turn left heading 270. Maintain VFR, practice approach approved.
270, practice approach approved, 32 Juliet.
Dude, 290. I don't know why she gave you 270. That's
It's still the same as last time.
all right. Let's talk about our altitudes. Kind of got to get a full brief in there. Right?
All right. So starting at Linden, we want to be at or above 3,000 feet. And Dewey, which is the 334 radial of Paradise, it's going to be at or above 2,100. Our decision altitude is going to be 1,140 as per NOTAM. This approach is climb straight out to 1,100 feet, then climbing right turn to 4,500 feet. I don't exactly know what I think it's what the hold was. I believe it was hold at Paradise from the NOTAM right currently.
Homeland, actually.
Where?
Homeland.
Homeland. Oh, sorry, Mars. Okay.
Thanks, your better contact time.
4,500. And you have any questions?
14, Southwest 2007.
Number 32 Juliet, contact Chino Tower.
Chino Tower, 32 Juliet.
Cessna 82 Sierra, stop your descent there. I want to do it 3,500 traffic, 12 o'clock and 3 miles at 3,000 to Cherokee.
Chino Tower, Cherokee 4132 Juliet on the ILS 426 right.
Cherokee 4132 Juliet, Chino Tower. And do you have the traffic at your 12 o'clock in sight?
We're looking, 32 Juliet.
What altitude?
100 feet above us.
It's 12 o'clock, less than a mile, 3,100. Not in sight, turn southbound.
All right, turn southbound, 32 Juliet. What the fuck?
I just got a pop-up warning right now.
Traffic you right at each other, 200 feet apart.
I have the traffic in sight now, 32 Juliet.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, you can rejoin the ILS at your discretion. Number 2, follow Cessna left base, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 26 right, 32 Juliet. Is that aircraft talking to SoCal Tower?
Cherokee 32 Juliet, affirmative, they're talking to both of you.
Was that our fault?
Cherokee 32 Juliet, negative. They're supposed to be watching that. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest with you.
Gotcha.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, 2 aircraft in the south pattern, both of them Cherokees.
Looking for the traffic, 32 Juliet.
Nice.
Cherokee 32 Juliet, text parking be Alpha Delta Mike.
Alpha Delta Mike, 32 Juliet. You want us to stay with you?
Cherokee 32 Juliet, you can stay with Tower.
Stay with you, 32 Juliet.